So, that's the story. You see the position, Jeeves?
Yes, sir. But you cannot accede to Miss Bing's request.
But if I don't, she'll spill the beans to Miss Bassett about Gussie and the cook and the cold steak and kidney pie.
Yes, sir. But since the statuette is no longer on the dining room table, but locked away in the collection room, you can with complete justification tell Miss Bing that you cannot undertake the task she has described. I chanced to hear Lord Sidcup and Sir Watkin talking after dinner last night, sir. You had, I understand, said at dinner how much your uncle, Mr. Travers, would have liked to have the statuette in his collection, and this decided Sir Watkin to place the object safely in the collection room out of your reach.
Huh, suspicious old blighters. Anyway, it dishes Stiffy's plan.
I'm sure Miss Bing will now see reason and recede from her position. More coffee, sir?
Thank you, Jeeves. So, that lets me out.
Completely, sir. And with honour satisfied.
Jeeves, you're right. I say, you wouldn't like to go and explain the changed circs to Stiffy. You'd tell it much better than I would. You'd probably find her messing about in the garden at this hour.
Yes, I saw her 20 minutes ago in the garden, as you say, with Mr. Pinker. I think she was trying to prepare him for his approaching ordeal. If you recall, sir, owing to the temporary indisposition of the vicar, Mr. Pinker will be in sole charge of the school treat tomorrow, and he views the prospect with some qualms. There is a lawless element among the children in Totley and the Wold, and Mr. Pinker fears the worst.
Well, ask Stiffy to take a couple of minutes off from the pep talk and deliver our communique to her.
Very good, sir. I saw Miss Bing, sir. She is insistent that you do restore the statuette to Mr. Plank.
She's cuckoo. I can't get into the collection room.
No, sir, but Miss Bing can. She informs me that not long ago Sir Watkin left the key of the collection room in the lock, and she had time to get an impression of it in candle grease and have a duplicate made.
Typical.
She has just gone in and removed the statuette. I have brought it to you with her compliments, sir. Here, sir.
Jeeves, have I really got to carry this revolting object on my person out of the house?
Miss Bing suggests you go to Hockley-cum-Meston village with it this afternoon, sir.
Jeeves, doesn't it strike you as odd that with infant mortality so rife, a girl like Stiffy should have been permitted to survive for 21 or 22 years? Some mismanagement there, surely. What's that tree I read about somewhere that kills everything that grows beneath it?
The Upas tree, sir.
Stiffy's a female Upas tree. Disaster on every side is what she strews. And another thing, it's all very well for her to say, glibly.
Or airily, sir, the words are synonymous.
It's all very well for her to say, airily or glibly, take this blasted eyesore to Plank. But how do I find him? I can't go rapping on every door in the village.
I'd thought of that, sir. I suggest you go to the village post office and start your inquiries there. Post office officials invariably have information at their disposal as to the whereabouts of dwellers in the vicinity.
I suppose you're right. But I don't mind confessing that the feet are cold and the nerves sticking out and curling at the ends. Stiffy Bing. A one-girl beauty chorus, but bad news. Bad news. Helpful old girl at the post office. She told me the man Plank is up at the big house here. I'll go round the back. I imagine Plank as some kind of labourer on the estate. Perhaps a sturdy, gnarled old fellow whose sailor son had brought the ghastly statuette home from one of his voyages, and neither of them knew it was valuable. I'll put it on the mantelpiece, Dad, no doubt the son had said. It'll look well up there. And the old gaffer would have replied, "Aye, lad, gormed if it won't look gradely on the mantelpiece." Or words to that effect. I can't do the dialect, of course. So they'd shoved it on the mantelpiece, and along came the snake in the grass, Sir Watkin Bassett, with his smooth city ways, and had made suckers of parent and offspring. £5, forsooth. I'll knock on the door of the big house here and ask where I'll find Plank round the place.
Oh, there you are. Hope I haven't kept you waiting. We were having football practice. Oh, leave your hat there. Drink. What about one for the tonsils? Yes, I see you're looking at that school football group photograph, Charterhouse. That's me in the middle of the front row. I skippered the team that year. That's Smiler Todd on my left. He was left back.
Left back, eh?
And a very good one. Played for Cambridge later. You fond of soccer?
I don't think I know him.
Association football, I mean. Round ball. No handling except by the goalkeeper.
No, I've never gone in for it.
Pity. You're just the right build for a winger. I've always been mad keen on the game. Didn't get much of it when I left Wodehouse and went to Africa. I tried to teach the natives there the game, but had to give it up. Too many deaths and the inevitable subsequent blood feuds. I retired and settled down here. I'm trying to make the Hockley-County Meston football side the best village team in Gloucestershire. They're shaping up well, but I wish I could find a good centre-half. Midfield anchorman, who can feed his wings and plug in the long shot and goal occasionally. But you don't want to hear all this.
Not really, no.
You want to know about my Brazilian expedition.
Oh, have you been to Brazil?
Didn't you know that? Didn't they brief you at the office?
Were you expecting a reporter or something?
Of course I was. Aren't you from the Daily Echo?
No, sorry, no.
I thought you were the chap coming to interview me about my Brazilian explorations.
Oh, you an explorer?
What did you think I was? Does the name Plank mean nothing to you?
Is your name Plank?
Of course it is.
Well, that's an odd coincidence. I'm looking for someone of that name in this village. Not you, someone else. They said at the post office I'd find him here. I had it in mind that he's to be some sturdy tiller of the soil, probably gnarled and with a sailor son. You see, I've got this thing, a black sort of statuette thing, and I want...
Good God! Where did you get that? That's a bit of native sculpture I picked up on the Congo and sold to Sir Watkin Bassett.
You sold it to him?
Certainly.
Well, shiver my timbers. You're Plank. Well, this is where I do you a lot of good. If you just give me £5.
Oh, so that's it is. I've got your number now. I've met your thought all over the world.
What?
You stole that from Sir Watkin.
What? No.
You won't get any £5 out of me, my man. You just sit there and don't move.
But
I'm going to call the police.
No, will you listen, Mr. Plank?
No! Who's that lurking in my garden?
Excuse me, sir. It will not be necessary to call the local police.
It's Jeeves. What on earth is his game now?
Who the devil are you?
You are Major Plank, sir?
That's right.
I am Chief Inspector Witherspoon, sir, at Scotland Yard. Has this man been attempting to obtain money from you?
That's just what he has been doing.
As we suspected. We've had our eye on him for a long time, but till now have been unable to catch him on the job.
Oh, notorious crook, is he?
Yes. He is a confidence man of considerable eminence in the underworld.
Well, he's just been trying to get me to give him £5 for something I sold only recently to Sir Watkin Bassett over at Totley in the World. £5? Truth!
Yes, sir. With your permission, I will impound the object and take the miscreant to Totley Towers and confront Sir Watkin with him.
Yes, that'll teach him.
He is known to us at the Yard as Alpine Joe, because he always wears that alpine hat. So
Oh, really?
He's got the hat with him now.
he never moves without it.
You think he'd adopt some rude disguise?
You would indeed, sir, but the mental processes of a man like that hard to follow.
Anyway, there's no need, you say, for me to phone the local police. You wouldn't like me to hit him over the head with a Zulu knob, Kelly, before you take him away, would you?
No, sir, I'm sure he will come quietly.
Oh, pity. Well, don't let him give you the slip. Shove him as soon as you can into some dungeon with dripping walls and see that he is well gnawed by rats.
Very good, sir. Now you come along with me.
Well, all right, if you say so. Chief Inspector who, Jeeves?
Witherspoon, sir?
Why Witherspoon? Well, for that matter, why not Witherspoon? But how on earth did you come to be here?
Shortly after you left, sir, I learned from Miss Byng that Sir Watkin Bassett had misinformed her, and your uncle at Brinkley, that he had bought the object from Major Plank for £5. He had paid the proper price, £1,000.
He... what?
Sir Watkin had said £5, just to exasperate Mr. Travers and make him jealous of the bargain that his rival collector had made.
Good Lord, Jeeves, are all collectors such dirty dogs?
Perhaps Sir Watkin is worse than some in his eagerness to acquire such objects, sir. He told Miss Byng of his deception of Mr. Travers with a proud chuckle, sir, asking her to enjoy it but to keep it to herself.
I see. So my errand was, what's the word, Jeeves?
Bootless, sir.
Bootless? Doesn't sound right, but I suppose you know. So, still, how did you come here, to Hockley-cum-Meston?
I saw immediately that if you did find the Plank person, your interview might be embarrassing, so I borrowed Miss Byng's car. I left it some distance down the road and approached the house on foot, listened at an open window, and was able to intervene through the French doors at the crucial moment.
Well, but for you, Plank would have had me in the local calaboose in a matter of minutes. Who is he, by the way? I got the impression he was an explorer of sorts.
Yes, sir.
Pretty far-flung, I gather.
Extremely, sir. He has recently returned from an expedition to the interior of Brazil. I made inquiries at the post office. The person behind the counter was most informative. I learned that Major Plank is an enthusiast for the association football game and is hoping to make the Hockley-cum-Meston team invincible on the field.
Yes, he was telling me. You aren't a good centre-half, are you?
I do not know, sir. I've never played either type of football.
Plank says he's been searching high and low for a good centre-half for the team. So far, no success. Well, Jeeves, you saved me from a very sticky imbroglio, very resourceful. Now I must get the statuette back into Miss Byng's hands quickly. I don't want to be caught with it.
May I offer a suggestion, sir? Give the statuette to me and I will restore it to Miss Byng when I take her car back to her. She will restore the object to the collection room. I think that if you approached Totley Towers with the statuette on your person, you might find yourself in trouble with Sir Watkin or Mr. Spode. Lord Sidcup, I should say, sir.
You think they'd frisk me? I'm sure you're doing them an injustice. They wouldn't behave like that to a guest. Well, here's the foul thing anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it. Well, here I am, back in the stable yard, and just in time for a refreshing cup of tea, I'd say.
Ah!
Oh! Hello, Spode.
Wooster!
Speaking.
Get out of that car, Wooster! I'm going to search it and restore Sir Watkin's amber statuette to him. You thief!
Women! What a sex! What a sex! That's the opinion of Bertie Wooster, and I state it without reserve or reservation. Take Madeline Bassett, making her betrothed, Gussie Fink-Nottle, become a vegetarian. Gussie, the greediest guzzler, the premier python of the drones. And with what result? Gussie, maddened by abstinence, sneaks off at midnight for a date with a new cook. A pretty girl, incidentally, Emerald Stoker, in the kitchen, where she feeds him cold steak and kidney pie till his ribs squeak. Then, Stiffy Byng. There ought to be a law against young Miss Stephanie Byng. She sends me off to look for a yokel of the name of Plank in a neighbouring village, and she makes me take with me a precious black amber statuette thing, African primitive, I gather, that she has stolen, yes, stolen, from her uncle's collection room. Plank turns out to be the local squire, a retired major, and an angry one, famous for his explorations over most of the world, and he instantly accuses me of having stolen the statuette. Somehow Jeeves got me out of this impasse by pretending to be a Scotland Yard man, and he has taken the damn statuette with him now to restore it to Stiffy, to restore to the collection room. But will that save Bertram from being under suspicion? Sir Watkin, angry ex-magistrate, and his buddy, angry Spode, Lord Sidcup, have always thought me a thief. And sure enough, when I returned to Totley Towers in the old two-seater, with no statuette in my pockets and a clear conscience, here's Spode waiting for me, 8'6" of beef, brawn, and anti-Wooster prejudice.
Ah!
Hello, Spode.
Wooster!
Speaking.
You've got that amber statuette, Wooster. Get out of that car. I'm going to search it. Come on.
Having hidden nothing and nothing to hide, thanks to Jeeves, I am naturally feeling nonchalant, insouciant, and debonair. If Spode were about 3 feet shorter and not quite so wide across the shoulders, I think I would laugh a mocking laugh. And quite possibly flick my cambric handkerchief in his face. People do this in books and are well thought of for it.
I've just searched your bedroom.
Oh, have you? Really? Why my room and my car?
You said your Uncle Thomas Travers would be glad to have that black amber statuette in his own collection, Wooster. And now it has disappeared, and we know who has caused it to disappear.
Oh, the Negro head thingamy. I thought it was in the dining room. Have you looked in the middle of the dining room table, Spode?
It was in the collection room, and now it's not, and somebody's removed it, Wooster.
Most extraordinary.
And when I say somebody, I mean a slimy, sneaky thief of the name of Wooster. It's not in your bedroom, so you must have it with you in your car. Get out of that seat and stand up like a man, Wooster. Now! Turn out your pockets, Wooster.
Certainly, Spode. See? No amber statuette.
It must be in the car. Now then.
Hello, Bertie!
Oh, hello, Stiffy. That vast trouser seat, a chap burrowing into my car's pockets and so on, that's Roderick Spode, Earl of Sidcup.
You don't say. What goes on?
Well, you know that black eyesore that was on the dinner table? An African amber statuette? But apparently it's disappeared from the collection room, and Spode here, one laughs lightly, thinks I've pinched it. And I'm holding it, what's the word? Not incognito. Incommunicado, that's it. He thinks I'm holding it incommunicado.
He does?
So he says.
Man must be an ass.
Did you call me an ass?
Certainly I did. I was taught by a long series of governesses always to speak the truth. Fancy accusing Bertie of taking that statuette.
It does sound silly, doesn't it? Perhaps bizarre is the right word.
The thing's in the collection room.
It is not in the collection room.
Who says so?
I say so.
Well, it was in the collection room 3 minutes ago.
Now,
Don't stand there grinding your teeth and knotting your muscles, Lord Sidcup. Go and look.
Ah!
Poor Bertie. That was a close shave. Ha ha.
Yes, not so much the ha-ha, young Stiffy. You could easily have stopped the whole thing. Spode coming back. Hang-dog, ashamed of himself, apologetic. He looks as though he's lost all the stuffing from his insides.
I seem to have done you an injustice, Wooster.
You spoke hastily, Spode. Never speak hastily,
No,
Spode.
Wooster, I'm sorry.
The statuette was there all right?
Yes, I could have sworn it had gone.
Never swear, Spode. Another time check your references.
Yes, Wooster.
Wasn't the door locked?
Yes, it was.
Reminds me of one of those mystery stories, doesn't it? Where there's a locked room with no windows, and blowed if one fine morning you don't find a millionaire inside with a dagger of oriental design between his shoulder blades, so it cannot be self-inflicted. Anyway, Spode, try to think before you make accusations another time, Spode.
Yes, Wooster, I'm sorry. I thought...
Never think, Spode. Oh, dear, you've got a spot of oil on your nose from my car, Spode. Don't rub it in. Oh, now it's on your cheek, too. You will remember to wash before you come into dinner, won't you, Spode?
I will, Wooster. Thank you, Wooster.
Not at all, Spode, or rather Sidcup. Don't spare the soap, will you? I shall now go indoors. Suit yourself, Spode. Oh, hello, Madeline. What's the trouble? You look a little displeased.
A little displeased? I'm perfectly furious with Augustus. What has come over him, Bertie?
Gussie? I don't know. Why? What's happened?
He was very rude to Uncle Roderick.
Gussie? Rude to Spode? Surely not. He's less than half his size. Apart from me, nobody but an all-in wrestling champion would be rude to a fellow as big as Spode.
I mean, he was very rude about Uncle Roderick. He said he was sick and tired of seeing him clumping about the place as if it belonged to him, and hadn't he a house of his own, and if Daddy had an ounce more sense than a billiard ball, he'd charge Uncle Roderick rent. Augustus was most offensive.
Probably just kidding, don't you think?
No.
He didn't say it with a twinkle in his eye?
No.
Or with a light laugh?
No. He meant every word he said. He was harsh and bitter. He's been like that for a long time now. He seems to have lost all sense of harmony and the finer things of life. Or he's going out of his way to annoy me. I noticed it first at Brinkley when we were staying with your aunt last week. One morning there, Augustus and I had walked into the meadows, and the grass was all covered with little wreaths of mist, and I said, didn't he sometimes feel they were the elves' bridal veils? And he said sharply, "No, never," adding that he'd never heard such a silly idea in his life.
Well, perhaps, he does really have a...
Then 2 evenings later, we were watching a lovely sunset, and I said it made me think of the blessed damosel leaning out from the gold bar of heaven, and he said, "Who?" And I said, "The blessed damosel." And he said, "Never heard of her," and that sunsets made him sick.
Well, perhaps it's this vegetarian diet you've put him into. Might make a chap irritable occasionally. Are you sure you're wise to confine him to spinach and beans? If you suddenly steer a chap away from the steaks and chops, it does something to his soul, surely. I bet you'll find that's all that's wrong with Gussie. He simply wants a mutton chop or two under his belt.
Well, he's not going to have them, and if he goes on behaving like a sulky child, I shall know what to do about it.
What will you do about it?
Never mind.
Madeline, supposing, it's not likely to happen, supposing you found your fiancé Augustus Finknottle distracted by hunger, slipping off and tucking into, to take an instance at random, cold steak and kidney pie. What would be the upshot?
Are you telling me, Bertie, that Augustus has been eating cold steak and kidney pie?
Good heavens, no. It was just a thingamy. What do you call questions that aren't really questions? Jeeves would know. Begins with an H. Yes, hypothetical.
Well, the answer is that if I found Augustus going back on his word and eating the flesh of animals secretly, I would have nothing more to do with him.
And then she would reach out for the second best, as she's done before. "Bertie," she will say, "Bertie, I will try to make you happy. Shall we have 4 bridesmaids or 6? Ugh! What's Jeeves doing all this time, the slacker? I need his help and counsel."
Good evening, sir. I have been brushing your evening clothes. I will lay them out on the bed.
Thank you, Jeeves.
It is a good evening, sir. Let us hope it will stay fine for the school treat here tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, is that tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Troubles do not come singly, Jeeves, I always say. Did you know that Mr. Finknottle and Miss Madeline are at odds again? He spoke to her sharply and disrespectfully about Lord Sidcup, suggesting that Lord Sidcup had outstayed his welcome at Totley Towers, and he spoke to her disrespectfully about someone called the Blessed Damosel. Who is she, Jeeves?
The heroine of a poem by the late Dante Gabriel Rossetti, sir. She leaned out from the gold bar of heaven.
Did she?
Yes, sir. Her eyes were deeper than the depths of water, stilled at even. She had 3 lilies in her hand, and the stars in her hair were 7, sir.
Oh, were they? Well, be that as it may, Gussie said this lady made him sick, and sunsets made him sick, and Miss Madeline is as sore as a sunburnt neck.
Most disturbing, sir.
And now, tomorrow afternoon, the Totley in the World school treat, a test of strength for the curate, the Rev. Harold Pinker. If he makes a success of it, Sir Watkin may pencil him in as the next vicar. If he makes a muck of it, Sir Watkin may pencil him out.
Indeed, sir.
Poor old Stinker Pinker. I may say I shall not attend the school treat at all. I need a day off. This suspense, waiting for the Finknottle-Bassett betrothal to come apart at the seams, I need a change of air. Who was that chap I remember reading about somewhere who had a sword hanging over him, attached by a single hair?
Damocles, sir. It's an old Greek legend.
Well, I know just how the old Greek must have felt. And with all this on my mind, I'm expected to attend a ruddy school treat. I won't go.
Yeah, your absence may cause remark, sir.
Let it. I don't care. I am oiling out. Do you know, I remember Mr. Pongo Twistleton telling us at the Drones of a school treat he let himself in for in a quiet Somersetshire country village. Unbridled passions were rampant. Mr. Twistleton told us that in order to promote a game called Is Mr. Smith at Home, the vicar's daughter persuaded him to put his head in a sack and allow the school children to prod him with sticks. His ghastly story held the smoking room spellbound. And I'd say from a casual glance or two that the local Gloucestershire dead-end kids here at Totley would be twice as dangerous as any in Somerset. No, Jeeves, tomorrow morning I shall drive to Brinkley. My Aunt Dahlia probably won't be back, but I shall cadge one of Anatole's lunches and tell my Uncle Tom about Sir Watkin's base behaviour. You will come too, why not?
Impossible, sir. Thank you, sir. I've promised to assist Mr. Ransom in the tea tent in the afternoon.
Ah, then you can tell me all about it when I return.
Yes, sir.
If you survive.
Precisely, sir.
Ah, Jeeves, here I am again. Oh, it did me good to get away from this dump for half a day. How did the school treat go?
Welcome back, sir. I saw you arrive from the window and thought you might be in need of refreshment.
Ah, thank you, Jeeves. I needed that.
I trust you found Mr. Travers in good health?
He was a bit low-spirited when I blew in, but when I told him that the statuette had cost Sir Watkin £1,000 and not just a fiver, he blossomed like a rose. My aunt, Mrs. Travers, wasn't there, having, as foreshadowed, popped up to London for the day, but the lunch Anatole gave my uncle and me was in his best vein. Anyway, I want to know about that school treat here today, Jeeves.
I think the juvenile element enjoyed themselves, sir.
And you? They didn't put your head in a sack and prod you with sticks.
No, sir. I was assisting in the tea tent.
You speak lightly, Jeeves, but I have known some dark work take place in tea tents at school treats.
It's odd that you should say that, sir, for it was while partaking of tea there that a lad threw a hard-boiled egg at Sir Watkin.
And hit him? Say he hit him, Jeeves.
On the left cheekbone, sir. It was most unfortunate.
Jeeves, I don't know why you say unfortunate. It's the best thing that could have happened, I'd say. The very first time I set eyes on Pop Bassett, I in the dock at Bosher Street Police Court, he on the bench, I remember saying to myself that there sat a man to whom it would do all the good in the world to have hard-boiled eggs pelted at him. One of my crowd on that occasion, a lady accused of being drunk and disorderly, did, on receipt of her sentence, throw her boot at Mr. Bassett, as he then was, but with poor aim, she succeeded only in beaning the magistrate's clerk. By the way, what's the boy's name? The heroic boy who hit Sir Watkin on the cheekbone with a hard-boiled egg today.
I cannot say, sir. His actions were cloaked in anonymity.
A pity. I would have liked to reward him by sending camels with argosies of apes, ivory and peacocks to his address. Did you see anything of Mr. Finknottle during this afternoon?
Yes, sir. At Miss Madeline's insistence, he played a large part in the proceedings and was, I'm sorry to say, somewhat roughly handled by the younger revellers. Among other vicissitudes that he underwent, a child entangled an all-day sucker in Mr. Finknottle's hair.
That would have annoyed him. He's very fussy about his hair.
Yes, sir, he was visibly incensed. He detached the sweetmeat from his hair and threw it from him with a good deal of force, and by ill luck it struck Miss Bing's dog on the nose. Affronted by what he took to be an unprovoked assault, the animal bit Mr. Finknottle in the leg.
Poor old Gussie.
Yes.
Still, into each life some rain must fall, I have heard you say.
It was originally said in Greek by the philosopher Marcus Aurelius.
Really? Jeeves, I think I can manage another whisky and soda, if you would fetch it for me.
Very good, sir. I will go now.
Bertie? Oh, Gussie. Hello, it's you. I see you're limping a bit.
Yes, bitten to the bone by that blasted dog of Stiffy's.
Ah.
Oh, by the way, Stinker Pinker was looking for you. I came to borrow some cigarettes.
Go ahead, there's a box over there.
Ah.
Sit down. I wanted
Oh,
to...
I'm sorry, Bertie, I can't stop. I'm taking Emerald Stoker for a walk.
You're what?
Or a row on the river, whichever she prefers.
But Gussie, you can't.
Yes, I can. Watch me. So long, I don't want to keep M waiting.
M? Good Lord. Oh, Jeeves, thank you. The second whisky always tastes better than the first, don't you find? Jeeves, Mr. Finknottle has just been and gone. I fear he's playing fast and loose with Miss Emerald Stoker, the cook.
Yes, sir, it is noticed in the servants' halls.
What does Mr. Pinker want to see me about?
Does he want to see you, sir? I do not know why. It may be in reference to Sir Watkin and the hard-boiled egg.
Don't tell me Stinker threw it.
No, sir, but the miscreant's action has caused Sir Watkin seriously to doubt the wisdom of entrusting the vicarage to a curate incapable of maintaining order at a school treat, sir. Miss Bing, who confided this information to me, is greatly distressed. She had supposed, and I quote her own words, that the thing was in the bag, sir.
There's a curse on this house, Jeeves. Broken blossoms and shattered hopes in every direction. Oh, Spode. Oh, come in. Good of you to knock. Take a few chairs. What's on your mind now?
Have you seen Finknottle?
No, Spode, I haven't. I have been away at Brinkley since this morning, my uncle's place out Worcestershire way. Some urgent family business came up and I had to go and attend to it. So, unfortunately, I missed the school treat. A great disappointment. You haven't seen Mr. Finknottle, have you, Jeeves?
No, sir. If you will excuse me, sir, I will go and press your evening clothes.
Well, now, Spode, was it something important you wanted to see Gussie about?
I want to break his neck.
Well, really, Spode. Not long ago you were toying with the idea of breaking mine. I really do think you should watch yourself in the matter of neck breaking and check the urge before it gets too strong a grip on you. No doubt you say to yourself that you can take it or leave it alone, but isn't there the danger of its becoming habit-forming? Anyway, why do you want to break Gussie's neck?
I can speak frankly to you, Wooster, because you too love Madeline.
Well,
As I told you, I have always loved her, and her happiness is very dear to me. It was a great shock when she became engaged to this man, Fink Nottle. But though stunned, I kept silence.
very white, very pucker.
But when Fink Nottle turned out to be a libertine...
Gussie, a libertine? Pure as the driven S, I'd have said. An ass, perhaps. A libertine, no.
Wooster, 10 minutes ago I saw Fink Nottle in the garden, kissing the cook.
You... Good God! I must find Gussie. This is serious. He's probably in the garden still with M. There's the young fool at the end of the yew alley. He seems to be alone. No sign of young Emerald that I can see. Hoi! Gussie!
Ah, Bertie! Yes, we decided to go for a walk, not a row. Oh, what a beautiful evening, is it not, Bertie?
Gussie, you blithering idiot! What's all this about you kissing Emerald?
Oh, yes, Bertie. Yes, I don't know who told you, but I did kiss her, and I shall do it again. Oh, what a girl, Bertie. So kind, so sympathetic. I hadn't time to tell you about the school treat.
Jeeves told me Bartholomew bit you in the leg.
Yes, to the bone. And do you know what Emerald did? Not only did she coo over me like a mother comforting a favourite child, but she bathed and bandaged my lacerated leg. She was a ministering angel, the nearest thing to Florence Nightingale you should hope to find. Naturally, I kissed her.
Well, you shouldn't have kissed her. You're engaged to be married to Madeline.
Oh, yes, Madeline. Yes, I was about to touch on Madeline. Shall I tell you what's wrong with Madeline? She has no heart. Do you know how she reacted to the serious wound the dog inflicted on me? She espoused the dog's cause. She said the whole thing was my fault, and I must have teased the little blister, and she would advise Stiffy to take it to the vet to see that it had come to no harm biting into my flesh. She behaved like a louse, Bertie. And she's got me on this damn vegetarian diet, or thinks she has. Anyway, I can't eat the good things. Good, meaty, sizzling, solid things that Emerald sends up to the dining room for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
But, Gussie...
Do you know what Emerald did when I was bitten by that damn dog? In addition to binding up my wounds, she went straight to the kitchen and cut me a packet of sandwiches. I have them. Here. Ham and tongue. Em made them for me with her own hands. I think it was her thoughtfulness in that, even more than her divine sympathy, that showed me she was the only girl in the world for me.
But, Gussie...
Don't interrupt, Bertie. The scales fell from my eyes, and I saw that what I'd felt for Madeline was just a boyish infatuation. What I feel about Em is the real thing, and I shall be glad if you will stop going about saying she looks like a freckled Pekingese.
But, Gussie...
It's no good your saying, but, Gussie. The trouble with you, Bertie, is that you haven't got it in you to understand true love. You're a mere butterfly, flitting from flower to flower and sipping, like Freddie Widgeon and the rest of the half-wits of whom the Drones Club is far too full. A girl to you is just the plaything of an idle hour, and anything in the nature of a grand passion is beyond you. I'm different. I have depth. I am a marrying man.
But, Gussie, you can't marry Emerald Stoker.
Why not? We're twin souls. You can be picking out a good fish slice for our wedding present. Oh, excuse me, Bertie. I really must be alone.
Jeeves, were you looking for me?
Yes, sir. I wish to warn you, and perhaps to warn Mr. Finknottle, that Lord Sidcup now has a horsewhip, sir, and is still looking everywhere for Mr. Finknottle, sir.
Thank you for telling me, Jeeves. I'll be back in my room very soon and will report progress.
I will be there, sir.
Oh, well, no sign of Gussie for the moment.
Hello, Bertie!
Ah, Stiffy and Stinker. Hi there, Stiffy. Stinker, what's the news?
Well, hello, Bertie. How good the garden is looking just now, is it not?
What? Yes. Stinker, I gather that Sir Watkin blames you for his having received a hard-boiled egg on the cheekbone this afternoon.
Oh, well, of course I can see it from Sir Watkin's point of view. He thinks that if I'd drilled the distinction between right and wrong more zealously into the minds of the infants' Bible class, this wouldn't have happened.
Harold, Uncle Watkin is behaving like a cad, and you know it.
Stephanie, I really don't think that you could...
It's true.
I wish there was something I could do to help you. Nothing, is there?
It's awfully kind of you, but...
Well, yes, Bertie, you can help things by keeping out of Uncle Watkin's way. Caddish his behaviour may be, but we haven't lost all hope of sweetening him. But we must give his nervous system time to calm down. Now, the sight of you, Bertie, obviously does something to him. It stirs him up to the boil. So keep out of his way. You can do that to help us.
And let the old crumb keep out of my way. It'll be a pleasure. Is that all?
Well, I think that...
That's all for the moment. Oh, hello, there's Gussie. Hi, Gussie!
Hello, Stiffy. Hello, Stinker.
Hello.
Gussie, I nearly forgot. I met Roderick Spode just now, and he asked if I knew where you were, as he wanted to tear you limb from limb, owing to having seen you kiss the cook.
So, it was Spode who saw me. You never told me that, Bertie. Limb from limb, did you say, Stiffy?
Yes, run like a hare is my advice.
Yes, I will. I'll be off then.
Oh, no, you won't, Finknottle. Got you, Finknottle, you rat.
Oh, Spode, you brute! Stop shaking Gussie like a cocktail!
Now my spectacles have fallen off. Let me go, Spode. You...
I've got your specs, Gussie. I say, Spode, that's a bit rough.
Stop it, you great ape! Oh, you killed the poor fish! Harold!
Let me down.
Where's Harold? He must come and stop this!
Stiffy, you can't expect the gentle Harold to sail into this with his fists. But the church looks askance at curates who swat parishioners. Swat your flock and you're sunk.
Stephanie, you called me darling. What's going on? Oh, good gracious.
Oh, Harold! Spode's trying to murder Gussie! Go in and stop him!
Go in and...
Well, you were a boxing blue at Oxford and you're nearer Spode's weight!
Darling, a curate with this dog collar. What would my superiors of the cloth say?
Harold, please! Do something!
I say, Spode, you know...
Take your hands off me, Pinkard. I'm dealing with Finknottle.
No, Spode! Desist, I insist. You must let this man go.
Pinkard, take your ruddy hand.
No! Right.
Oh, sock Harold on the nose! Hooray! Now we shall see some action! Tally-ho! Give it to him, Harold! That's it! Sock him! Never mind the superiors of the cloth! The church militant! Ah! Yes, that's the way! Ooh, that's a beauty! Oh, atta boy, Harold! Oh, he won't wake up for some time after that.
I think not.
Harold, my king among men.
My queen.
Come on, let's go in and bathe your nose. Oh, did my precious lamb get a conk on the hoot of a weeping ugly swoon? You find some balm in Gilead.
Nothing, my dear.
I did enjoy that. Gussie, you've been very lucky this day to have had Stinker in your corner, but don't be an ass. Don't hang about. Are you waiting for Spode to have another go at you? From what I know of him, I'd say he's one of those fellows that wake up cross. Come on, Gussie. We'll both get the hell out.
Yes, Bertie, look, wait for me. That was a ghastly experience, Bertie.
Can't have been pleasant for you.
What a splendid chap Stinker Pinker is. That's what the church needs today. More curates capable of hauling off and letting fellows like Spode have it where it does most good.
But Stinker won't always be there to rescue you, Gussie. He has christenings and choir practices and mothers' meetings to occupy his time. Spode, though crushed to earth, will rise again and be after you, Gussie. If you take my advice, you clear out and retire to private life for a while. Stiffy will lend you her car. Go home to your newt farm and lock the gates behind you.
Bertie, you're right. I'll leave this evening.
And don't waste time saying goodbye.
You bet I will.
Well, come on, then. Here are your spectacles. Come on.
Oh, here. No, don't go that way, Bertie. Keep bearing to the left. I want to go to the kitchen garden. I told Em I'd meet her there.
I told Em I'd meet her there.
There she is, with a large china basin among the beans. Hello, Em! Here's Bertie.
Emerald, only a few days since we met at the Ritz.
Oh, hello, Augustus. Oh, hello, Bertie. Augustus, what have you been doing to yourself? What happened?
Well, Spode tried to hammer the stuffing out of Gussie.
Oh, Augustus, you poor, precious lambkin.
Oh.
Gosh, I wish I had Spode here for a minute. I'd teach him.
Oh, Lord! It's Spode again!
Oh, no!
On the rampage! Though for a moment he's got a foot caught in the vegetable frame. Gussie, he's out for your blood!
I know!
Ah, Finknottle! Just the man I'm looking for. Now we will carry on where we left off when the curate interrupted.
No.
Stay where you are, Finknottle. That got you.
Leave Augustus alone, you great bully!
Good shot, Emerald! That's Spode out again, socked on the noggin with a kitchen basin and looking peaceful once more, but among the cabbages this time. This hasn't been Spode's lucky day. It's broken your basin, though, Emerald.
I don't care. I'm glad I had it with me to smash over his head. It's done the trick. The idea of him shaking Augustus like that. He got what was coming to him. Oh, golly, here's Madeline Bassett. I'm off.
Yes, I suppose no cook likes to explain to her employer why she's bonneted her employer's guests and guardians with china basins and broken the basin into the bargain. Hello, Madeline.
Why is Uncle Roderick lying there? Augustus, what have you been doing to him?
Oh, that! I merely chastised him. The fellow had only himself to blame. I mean, he was asking for it. I had to teach him a lesson.
You brute!
No, not at all. No, he had the option of withdrawing. He must have known what would happen when he saw me remove my glasses. When I remove my glasses, those who know what's good for them head for the hills.
I hate you! I hate you!
I didn't know anyone ever said that except in the second act of a musical comedy.
Yes, I hate you!
You do?
Yes, I do!
In that case, to hell with a vegetarian diet. I will now eat a ham sandwich. One that M made for me.
Augustus, you're eating meat! Oh, this is the absolute end! Uncle Roderick, what's happened? Let me help you up.
Careful of my head.
Where pain and anguish rack the brow, a ministering angel thou. One of Jeeves' gags. I bet pain and whatever are racking Spode's brow at this moment after that biff on the occiput by a kitchen basin. Well, I can't wait. This is where I oil back to the house. Hello, Jeeves. In Miss Bing's car with her dog, Bartholomew. What's the errand, Jeeves?
Miss Bing took Miss Madeline's advice and worried about the little dog after he had bitten Mr. Finknottle's legs. She asked me to take him to the veterinary surgeon. I'm glad to say the surgeon has given him a clean bill of health. I must find Miss Bing and restore the dog to her and give her the good news.
How many human legs have you chewed in your career, Bartholomew, eh? Not mine yet, anyway. But you had a go 2 nights ago, didn't you, you explosive little Scotsman? Nearly had my hand off at the elbow. What a charmer. Jeeves, I need a long talk with you. And here's something to chew over till we meet. Miss Madeline and Mr. Finknottle have parted brass rags and forever.
Sir?
Mr. Finknottle deliberately ate a ham sandwich, Jeeves, at Miss Bassett to show that he was through with vegetarianism. And he accepted with cordiality her dismissal of him from her life.
You do not think it may be a case of, blessings on the falling out that all the more endears, as the poet finally puts it?
No, this time the poet can put it up the chimney for all the difference it'll make. Incidentally, Jeeves, you've missed something. 2 splendid moments of truth. Mr. Spode was knocked base over apex and down for the count twice in the last 10 minutes. Once by the curate, and once by the cook. They'll be hell to pay for this, and one wonders what the reckoning will be.
And that danger that you are in, sir, is the recurrent one that Miss Bassett, now she is no longer attached to a fiancé, will make advances to you.
Quite.
We must formulate some immediate plan for evasive action.
Formulate like Billy-Ho, Jeeves. There are times which... what?
Which try men's souls.
Yes, that's it. And I was going to get a drink, or I shall perish of thirst.
I will see you later, sir.
I'll say this for Sir Watkin Bally Bassett. He has the cocktail tray out and welcoming in the drawing room dead on 6:30 every evening. Good evening, Sir Watkin. Mind if I join you with the drinking fountain?
Hello, Uncle Watkin.
Oh, good evening, Stephanie, my dear.
Having a spot before dinner?
Yes?
You think you are, but you aren't. And I'll tell you why. There isn't going to be any dinner.
Huh?
The cook's eloped with Gussie Finknottle.
Oh, no!
Eloped?
That's right.
With the cook?
None other. That's why I said there wasn't going to be any dinner. We shall have to make do with hard-boiled eggs, if there are any left over from the school treat.
Stephanie, I'll thank you not to mention hard-boiled eggs when my cheek is one big bruise from the egg thrown at me by that boy in the tea tent this afternoon.
Oh,
well, now, never mind now. To more cheerful topics. Are you sure of your facts? I mean about Mr. Finknottle going off with the cook.
Oh, yes, I met them as they were starting off. Gussie asked if he could borrow my car.
You lent it to him, I hope.
Oh, yes, I said, help Help yourself, Gussie.
Good girl, good girl. Excellent response. And they've gone, and they plan to get married?
As soon as Gussie can get a special licence. You have to apply to the Archbishop of Canterbury, I believe, and I'm told he stings you quite a lot.
Money well spent, though, in this case.
That's how Gussie feels. He told me he was dropping his bride-to-be, the cook, Emerald Stoker, at Bertie's aunt's place, Brinkley, and then straight up to London to tackle the Archbishop. He's full of zeal.
Did you say he was going to unload the girl on my Aunt Dahlia? He's got a nerve. The aged relative has a strong personality and finds no difficulty when displeased in reducing the object of her displeasure to a spot of grease in a few minutes. Aunt Dahlia may not want an eloping American cook on her hands at Brinkley just at present.
Well. So we're rid of Mr. Finknottle. This calls for a celebration. Look, now, your glass is empty, Mr. Wooster. May I refill it?
Thank you.
I understand you drove to Brinkley today to see your uncle. I hope you found him well.
Yes. Oh, yes. My aunt wasn't there. She'll be back by now, though.
Good.
I'm glad you're so cheerful, Uncle Watkin. I was afraid my news about the elopement would upset you. You're short one son-in-law.
It's precisely that has made this the happiest day of my life, my dear.
Then you can make it the happiest day of my life by giving my sainted Harold the vicarage of Totley in the Wold.
Oh, yes. In my present mood, I can deny you nothing. Of course.
That's marvellous.
I'm sure that Mr. Pickard will make an excellent vicar.
Oh, the best. He's wasted as a curate. No scope. Running under wraps. Unleash him as a vicar and he'll be the talk of the established church. He's as hot as a pistol, very sound on doctrine and can preach like a street.
I've always had the highest opinion of Harold Pinker.
I'm not surprised. All the nibs feel the same. He's got what it takes.
I always enjoy his sermons. Manly, straightforward and short.
Oh, yes, he's one of those manly, healthy, open-air men. Muscular Christianity, that's his dish. He's a Corinthian soccer player, centre-half, and you can't get better than that. If you don't make him a vicar, I shall probably persuade him to turn his collar round and go for the big dough. I mean, turn professional footballer. Arsenal, Manchester City. He could name his own salary anywhere.
Did you say centre-half was his place on the field?
Yes, why? What do you know about soccer?
Well, I was only thinking I'd heard the words centre-half already somewhere today or recently.
Oh, but you won't hear it again now Uncle Watkin's going to do the square thing. I may tell Harold the balloon's going up, Uncle Watkin. I mean, that it's official about the vicarage.
Certainly.
Oh, Uncle Watkin, I shall kiss you.
Yes, well, now, if you'll excuse me, Stephanie, and you, Mr. Wooster, I must go to Madeline.
And congratulate her.
I was going to say dry her tears.
If any.
You think she won't be in a state of dejection?
What girl would cry if she was saved by a miracle from marrying Gussie Fink-Nottle?
True, very true.
Bertie!
Stiffy!
Oh, the vicarage is in the bag now, really in the bag. Oh, you heard what Uncle Watkins said. Now Harold and I can marry. Now we can marry.
Oh.
You can't keep a good man down. Do you know who first said you can't keep a good man down, Bertie?
No, who?
Jonah taunting the whale. That was one that Harold was told behind the squash courts at Theological College. But just think, Bertie, what a vicar Harold will make, with me at his side. Oh, his parishioners will bless their good luck. Harold, a saintly character, doing the square thing by their souls, and me, the sort of vicaress they'd only dreamed about, doling out soup to the deserving poor and asking, "How's your rheumatism, Mrs. Grant Willoughby?" and "How's the old Parkinson's disease, Gaffer Judge?" and taking the little children...
Stiffy! I agree that this looks like the maddest, merriest day of all the glad new year for you and Stinker. But I think there's something you've overlooked.
What's that?
You've got to get it in writing. Nothing is in the bag with your uncle until you've got him signing on the dotted line.
Oh, you think he would double-cross us?
I wouldn't trust him an inch.
Well, righto, I'll go and find Harold and we'll draft a letter for Uncle Watkin to sign.
And it wouldn't hurt to bring a couple of lawyers.
Oh, sorry,
Excuse me, Miss Bing.
Oh, hello, Jeeves.
You're wanted on the telephone, sir.
Who, me? Here? Who is it?
Your aunt, Mrs. Travers.
Oh, Lord, this'll be Aunt Dahlia what the helling about Gussie unloading Emerald on her. She's sure to blame me. It's practically routine for aunts to blame nephews for everything that happens. Seems to be what nephews are for. Yes, Jeeves, I'm coming. Hello, Aunt Dahlia.
Hello there, you young menace to Western civilization. How are you?
Thank you, Aunt. Ticking over.
Drunk? your 10th cocktail?
My third, actually. I usually stay steady at 2, but Pop Bassett insisted on replenishing my glass. He's a bit above himself at the moment and very much master of the revels. I wouldn't put it past him to have an ox roasted whole in the marketplace, if he can find an ox, and a cook.
Bertie!
I'm glad you telephoned, aged ancestor. I expect that by now Gussie Fink Nuttall has arrived at Brinkley, complete with the young American girl he proposes to marry.
Yes, but
Now, I
Bertie,
just want to say that if you're going to haul off and blame your nephew for this intrusion, you'll be doing me a grave injustice. Had Gussie told me...
What's all this silver-tongued orator stuff? Stop babbling, you ghastly young gasbag. Put a sock in it. There's no need to apologise. The girl looks like a Pekingese with freckles, but she's a cook. And that's exactly what we need at Brinkley at this very moment. Her arrival has brought sunshine into a stricken home. We've lost Anatole.
What? Good Lord! Don't tell me Anatole has walked out. Don't tell me you've lost that peerless chef, God's gift to the gastric juices.
Oh, no, not permanently, my greedy young tapeworm. But he's recently retired to bed with a touch of liver. Or mallow foire, as he calls it. You know how these Gauls fuss about their insides. Anatole's taken to his bed, so your Pekingese girl, well, Fink Nottles, rather, is manna in our wilderness. Who is she? Do you know anything about her?
I do indeed, dear auntie. Emerald is the second daughter of a well-to-do American millionaire called Stoker.
Really? So this Fink Nottle is not going to marry Madeline Bassett?
No, that fixture has been scratched.
This leaves you in rather a spot, doesn't it? And Madeline will want to marry you again, won't she?
That aged relative is just the awful peril.
My poor suffering Bertie. But Jeeves will find a way out of it for you, as usual.
Ah, just a minute, Aunt Dahlia. Your old friend Spode, alias Lord Sidcup, has just come in and he's making faces and gestures to me that tell me he wants to use the telephone when I've finished with it.
When I've finished with it? Tell him to read a long and improving book, while I tell you why, actually, I did telephone you.
Spode, go and read a book, will you?
Huh?
Go ahead, auntie. You have our ear.
Right. You know that amber statuette thing of Pop Bassett's?
The primitive African eyesore, yes.
I want you to buy it for me, as a present to your Uncle Tom. Someone's left me a couple of £1,000, and I want you to get that statuette. Make old Bassett sell it.
It's going to be pretty hard to get away with.
Oh, you'll manage. You can go up to 1,500 for me. I suppose you couldn't manage just to slip it in your pocket. It'd save a lot of overheads. No, get Bassett to sell it.
I'll do my best, Aunt. I know how much Uncle Tom covets the statuette.
That's my boy.
I must find Sir Watkin. Now, where's Spode? Spode?
Huh?
Ah, there you are. The instrument is yours, Spode. I say, that's a lovely black eye you've got.
I've been looking for you, Wooster. Wooster, listen to me. I have been listening to you. You were speaking to your aunt, and your aunt was urging you to steal Sir Watkin's amber statuette.
She wasn't.
Pardon me, but I heard every word you said and some of what she said. You said it's going to be pretty hard to get away with it. And then, I know how much Uncle Tom covets that statuette, you said. And you said your aunt could rely on you.
Nonsense, Spode. My aunt was asking me to buy the statuette from Sir Watkin.
A likely story. I know that aunt of yours, Wooster. She would steal the filling out of your back teeth if she thought she could do it without detection. No, Wooster, I can tell you straight. If Sir Watkin misses that statuette, it will be prison for you. Sir Watkin dislikes you intensely.
A bit.
Nothing will give him more pleasure as Justice of the Peace than to give you a long stretch without the option. Yes, sir, it'll be choky for you. Ah, here is Sir Watkin.
Ah, hello, Roderick. Madeline tells me that you... Good gracious. Your eye. Did you have a fall?
Quite a shiner, isn't it? No, I did not fall. I was socked by a curate.
Good heavens. What curate?
Pinker, of course. There's only one curate in these parts, isn't there?
What, you mean you were assaulted by Mr. Pinker? You astound me.
Not half as much as he astounded me, I don't mind telling you. Young Pinker was a revelation to me. I didn't know curates had left hooks like that. He's got a knack of fainting you off balance and then coming in with a sort of corkscrew punch which it's impossible not to admire. I must get him to teach me sometime.
Really? The Reverend Harold Pinker, eh? This gives me a lot to think about. But I was looking for Madeline. You don't know where she is, do you, Mr. Wooster?
No, I don't. I don't look forward to meeting her much either.
You don't know either, Roderick, do you?
No.
No? All right, well, I must go on looking, that's all. All I must do.
No, it's not the curate I've got it in for, Wooster, but the cook. She beamed me with a china basin. And from behind, I'm going to have a word with that cook.
You can't. She's escaped with Gussie Fink Nuttall, and a wedding will shortly take place. Any day now, in fact.
Really? Then Madeline's back in circulation. You mean that, Wooster, old chap?
Yes, and that means...
Quite It means that the field is now clear for me to declare my love and press my suit. Don't you see?
What? Yes. Yes, Spode, old man. Or rather, Lord Sidcup, old man. I may say Madeline's father's delighted that she's free of Augustus Finknottle. Heaven bless your wooing then, Spode, old chap.
Thank you, Wooster, old man. It's good of you to take it like this, like a gentleman.
Oh, Sir Watkin. It's you again. Did you find Madeline?
Yes.
How is she?
Off her head, apparently. She says she's going to marry you.
Oh, no.
You're joking.
I wish I were, Roderick. I'm distraught.
But she can't marry that.
She seems resolved to.
But Wooster's worse than that fish-faced blighter.
I agree with you, Roderick. Much worse.
Look here.
I'll go talk to her. This is ghastly.
Well, Sir Watkin, I must say you're a most polite host. I hope we shall be better friends when I'm your son-in-law. And let me say here and now I don't want to be your son-in-law. But if Madeline insists, well, then of course I shall face the music. Ah, Stiffy, Stinker.
Hi.
Here a minute. I see, Stinker, from the colour and shape of your nose, that Spode did connect with you before you put him down on the green sward.
I'm afraid he did.
Well, you both look pretty bobbish now. Have you come to get Sir Watkin's signature on the vicarage deal?
Yes, it's all ready. Uncle Watkin, this bit of paper we've brought just says that Harold gets the vicarage of Totley in the Wold as soon as the old chap packs up and has said his goodbyes to the parishioners. We thought we ought to have it embodied in the form of a letter. So will you sign just here?
I fear I don't understand you, Stephanie. I have just seen Roderick.
I bet he's got a shiner now.
I beg your pardon.
Is his eye black?
It is.
Yes, Harold's strength is as the strength of 10. Well, here's the paper, here's the place for you to sign, and here's a pen. Let's get the show on the road.
You appear to be under a misapprehension, Stephanie. I have no intention now of entrusting Mr. Pinker with the vicarage.
What?
If Mr. Pinker brutally assaults one of my guests, I do not propose to sit under him in the pulpit on Sundays.
But, Uncle Watkin, you promised...
Provisionally only. I was not aware when I did so that Mr. Pinker had brutally attacked Lord Sidcup. Proceed, Mr. Pinker, proceed.
It was, I mean, it wasn't...
All right, you can leave the debris where it is, Mr. Pinker. That's another vase gone. A ransom can clear it up.
I am sorry, Sir Watkin.
Uncle Watkin, you're behaving like a tin-pot magistrate again.
I beg your pardon,
Harold
Stephanie.
didn't assault Spode. Spode assaulted him. Harold was cooing to Spode like a turtle dove, and Spode suddenly hauled off and plugged Harold on the beezer. What would you expect Harold to do? Turn another nose?
I would have expected him to remember his position as a clerk in holy orders.
For goodness sake, Uncle, Spode was murdering Gussie Finknottle.
And Mr. Pinker tried to stop him. Great heavens.
Uncle Watkin, it's not like you to go back on your solemn promises. You have always been so kind to me. You have made me love and respect you. I have come to look on you as a second father. Don't louse the whole thing up now.
I shall not change my mind. I shall not have Mr. Pinker taking his Easter offering in my church.
I see. Well, you'll be sorry.
I disagree with you. However, I must go. Go now.
Bitter remorse is coming to you, Uncle Watkin.
What do you think Stephanie meant by that, Bertie?
One never knows with your beloved Stiffy, Stinker, old man. But I'd advise Sir Watkin to say his prayers. Come in. Ah, Jeeves, looking for me?
Yes, sir. I thought I should warn you to be on the alert, sir. I have just seen Major Plank coming up the drive, and he may be coming to this room.
Plank? Good Lord! The man who thinks I'm an international crook called Alpine Joe and you are Inspector Witherspoon of Scotland Yard? He mustn't find either of us here.
No, sir. I can get onto the back stairs before he sees me. I suggest, sir, that you retire to the floor behind the sofa and leave it to Mr. Pinker to protect our alibis.
Thank you, Jeeves. Stinker, be a pal.
What can I do, old chap?
I'll explain it later. It's part of the great web of deception that your beloved Stiffy has woven round our feet. Another of her great loony schemes. Here comes the man Plank, squire of Hotley-cum-Meston across the fields. And here goes Bertie Wooster, ducking down behind the sofa, trying not to breathe. Hold the fort, Stinker. I beseech you. I am not here.
I did have a reason for coming here, but I didn't want to tell that old ass Bessie. Do you happen to know where I can find a chap called Pinker?
My name's Pinker.
Are you sure? The Pinker I'm looking for is a curate.
I'm a curate.
You are? Oh, by Jove, you're perfectly right. I see your collar buttons at the back. You're not H.P. Pinker by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Captain of Shrewsbury Soccer, Centre-Half at Oxford, and the Corinthians?
Yes.
You will. Would you be interested in becoming the vicar at Hockley-cum-Miston? I've got to fill the pulpit and the vicarage, and I've got to have a good centre-half for our soccer side. What to serve? So, you take the vicarage job, Clinton. Amazing bit of luck finding you.
I say, really, about that vicarage, you really
Certainly. It was my friend Inspector Witherspoon of Scotland Yard who put me on to you. He said I'd find you here if I came and asked around. Ow! What was that noise? Sort of gasping noise seemed to come from behind that sofa. Take a look.
Yes, all right.
Stinker, don't betray me.
No, there's nothing behind the sofa.
Thought it might be a dog being sick. I wonder how Betty's getting on with that daughter of his. Do you know this fellow Wooster?
As a matter of fact, he's one of my best friends.
Oh. Bessie doesn't seem too fond of him.
No.
Which of the two girls round here is Madeline? Is she the little squirt with large blue eyes?
No, that's Sir Watkins' niece, Stephanie Bing.
Bing? Oh, that name rings a bell. Oh, Jimmy Bing. Haven't seen him for years. He was bitten by a puma, poor chap, and they tell me he still hesitates in rather a noticeable manner before sitting down. It wouldn't be Stephanie's father, would it?
No, her father's dead.
Oh, nice girl?
Very nice. If you don't mind, I'll be going to find her to tell her the good news.
Good news? What good news?
About me and your vicarage, sir.
Oh, yes. You think she'd be interested?
I'm sure she would. We're going to be married.
Good God. Well, you run along. I suppose I'd better go and have a word with old Bessie before I leave her. Fellow boss, mister. But one has to be civil.
Allow me.
No.
Oh, ow. Oh, thank goodness they've gone. Oh.
Yes, sir?
Jeeves! Oh, I didn't hear you come in.
I thought I should just explain.
Jeeves, that was about the least comfortable 10 minutes I've ever spent in my life. And now, Jeeves, I require an explanation. Indeed, I do, and a categorical one at that.
Sir?
You cannot evade the issue by saying, sir. Tell me this, Jeeves. Why did you tell Plank to come to Totley Towers right into my midst?
I thought greater good than evil would come of it, sir, and I must defend my decision. My heart was melted by Miss Bing's distress and her tale of her misfortune. She told me that her uncle, Sir Watkin, had gone back on his word about giving the vicarage of Totley in the Wold to Mr. Pinker, and it seemed she might do something dangerous to her uncle in revenge, sir. I perceived that it might be within my power to alleviate Miss Bing's distress. I had learnt at the post office in Hockley-cum-Miston, sir, that the vicar there, as here, was retiring shortly, and that the living was in the gift of the squire, Major Plank, sir. I was cognizant of Major Plank's desire to strengthen the local association football side, and his search for a good centre-half. I had heard that Mr. Pinker was a centre-half as good as any in the amateur game. And I knew from Miss Bing that she and Mr. Pinker cannot marry until he has the stipend and accommodation of a vicarage.
I did have a reason for coming here, but I didn't want to tell that old ass Bessie. Do you happen to know where I can find a chap called Pinker?
My name's Pinker.
Are you sure? The Pinker I'm looking for is a curate.
I'm a curate.
You are? Oh, by Jove, you're perfectly right. I see your collar buttons at the back. You're not H.P. Pinker by any chance?
Yes, I am.
Captain of Shrewsbury Soccer, Centre-Half at Oxford, and the Corinthians?
Yes.
You will. Would you be interested in becoming the vicar at Hockley-cum-Miston? I've got to fill the pulpit and the vicarage, and I've got to have a good centre-half for our soccer side. What to serve? So, you take the vicarage job, Clinton. Amazing bit of luck finding you.
I say, really, about that vicarage, you really
Certainly. It was my friend Inspector Witherspoon of Scotland Yard who put me on to you. He said I'd find you here if I came and asked around. Ow! What was that noise? Sort of gasping noise seemed to come from behind that sofa. Take a look.
Yes, all right.
Stinker, don't betray me.
No, there's nothing behind the sofa.
Thought it might be a dog being sick. I wonder how Betty's getting on with that daughter of his. Do you know this fellow Wooster?
As a matter of fact, he's one of my best friends.
Oh. Bessie doesn't seem too fond of him.
No.
Which of the two girls round here is Madeline? Is she the little squirt with large blue eyes?
No. That's Sir Watkins' niece, Stephanie Bing.
Bing? Oh, that name rings a bell. Oh, Jimmy Bing. Haven't seen him for years. He was bitten by a puma, poor chap, and they tell me he still hesitates in rather noticeable manner before sitting down. It wouldn't be Stephanie's father, would it?
No, her father's dead.
Oh, nice girl?
Very nice. If you don't mind, I'll be going to find her to tell her the good news.
Good news? What good news?
About me and your vicarage, sir.
Oh, yes. You think she'd be interested?
I'm sure she would. We're going to be married.
Good God. Well, you run along. I suppose I'd better go and have a word with old Bessie before I leave. Fellow boss, mister. But one has to be civil.
Allow me.
No.
Oh, ow. Oh, thank goodness they've gone. Oh.
Yes, sir?
Jeeves! Oh, I didn't hear you come in.
I thought I should just explain. Sir.
Jeeves, that was about the least comfortable 10 minutes I've ever spent in my life. And now, Jeeves, I require an explanation. Indeed, I do, and a categorical one at that.
Sir?
You cannot evade the issue by saying, sir. Tell me this, Jeeves. Why did you tell Plank to come to Totley Towers right into my midst?
I thought greater good than evil would come of it, sir, and I must defend my decision. My heart was melted by Miss Bing's distress and her tale of her misfortune. She told me that her uncle, Sir Watkin, had gone back on his word about giving the vicarage of Totley in the Wold to Mr. Pinker, and it seemed she might do something dangerous to her uncle in revenge, sir. I perceived that it might be within my power to alleviate Miss Bing's distress. I had learnt at the post office in Hockley-cum-Meston, sir, that the vicar there, as here, was retiring shortly, and that the living was in the gift of the squire, Major Plank, sir. I was cognizant of Major Plank's desire to strengthen the local association football side, and his search for a good centre-half. I had heard that Mr. Pinker was a centre-half as good as any in the amateur game. And I knew from Miss Bing that she and Mr. Pinker cannot marry until he has the stipend and accommodation of a vicarage.
So the whole thing fitted together in a neat package?
That was to be hoped, sir.
Well, it has worked. Stinker has clicked. He gets that vicarage as soon as the present incumbent can pack his bags, which he is keen to do.
I'm very happy to hear it, sir.
And Plank didn't actually fine me, so it could have been worse. Alpine Joe, indeed. Inspector Witherspoon, indeed. Pshaw! But on the other hand, I am still slated to be the husband of Madeline Bassett, and the flesh creeps briskly at the prospect.
I will devote considerable thought to the matter of extricating you from this predicament, sir.
Do so, Jeeves.
Oh, hello, Bertie.
Hello, Stiffy. You don't look too pleased with life, nor am I.
I'm looking for Harold.
And he's looking for you with good tidings.
And I'm looking for him with bad tidings. Uncle Watkin is a wart. He won't budge about that vicarage.
Aha, but Stinker has got another vicarage now, so the Totley and the Wold flock can eat nettles and thistles, or whatever neglected flocks get into. He can marry you and take you out of this doomed village.
What?
Major Plank has offered him the vicarage at Hockley-cum-Meston.
Bertie, I won't ask you to say all that again, because I don't think you could without straining a tonsil. But do promise me that what you said is true. Jeeves?
Miss?
Do you vouch that Mr. Wooster's not talking through his foul little new hat?
Yes, miss.
But I still don't understand. The man Plank hasn't met my beloved Harold.
Jeeves brought them together.
Did you, Jeeves?
Yes, miss.
Jeeves, may I kiss you?
No, miss.
Then I shall have to kiss you, Bertie.
Oh, all right. Stiffy.
And I've a good mind to go and kiss Uncle Watkin, louse of the first water. And, having kissed him, I shall taunt him vigorously with having let a good thing get away from him. Harold, I mean. I must go and find Harold and do a few spring dances on the way. All things bright and beautiful. Whee!
women, Jeeves.
Yes, sir.
What a sex!
Yes.
Stiffy's bad enough, but Madeline Bassett, and she's the girl I'm engaged to marry.
We have been up against this problem once before, sir. We must seek a lasting solution this time.
You don't think I ought simply to opt out, head for the hills, and let Plank and Madeline Bassett seek me in vain?
No, sir, not yet. I will give the problem my immediate attention, sir, and will report when I can formulate a plan. I must go now, sir.
Right-ho, Jeeves. Immediate attention. That's the third time Jeeves has talked about formulating a plan to get me out of Madeline's grasp, but he never does formulate one. The man's slipping. Or he's not trying. Oh, Lord, people coming. Can't escape yet. I'll have to get behind this damn sofa again.
Oh. Nobody about. Oh, dear. I wish Daddy liked Bertie even one little bit. He'll have to say something nice about Bertie at the wedding reception. Now, how does it go on the piano? Uncle Roderick?
So sad a tune, Madeline. Madeline, I've been looking for you.
Oh, Uncle Roderick, how's the eye?
Never mind my eye, Madeline.
They say a bit of beefsteak reduces the swelling.
Madeline, your father has told me the awful news. That you and Wooster are going to marry.
Yes, Uncle Roderick, it is true.
But you can't marry a half-baked, half-witted ass like Wooster.
No, Uncle Roderick, I do not love him. He does not appeal to the essential me. But I feel it is my duty to make him happy.
Why on earth go about making worms like Wooster happy?
He loves me, Uncle Roderick. Oh, you must have seen that dumb, worshipping look in his eyes as he gazes at me.
Silly young Beazle. She's had that absurd idea in her nut for years. I wish I had the courage to rise from behind this sofa and tell her the truth.
Madeline, we've got to have this out.
Uncle Roderick, you're hurting me.
I'm the one you're going to marry. I've loved you since you were so high.
I know, Uncle Roderick, I know.
You guessed my secret.
Yes, Uncle Roderick. How sad life is.
It isn't. It's fine. Or it will be for both of us if you give this Wooster the push and marry me. And you must not call me Uncle Roderick any more.
Give me time to think. Roderick.
The man Wooster's little better than a kleptomaniac. You think he came here to be near you. He didn't. He came here to steal the statuette for his Uncle Tom Travers.
It can't be true.
It is true. He's always stealing things.
You shock me, Roderick. But if Bertie really is a thief...
Jeeves.
Good evening, Jeeves.
Good evening, miss. Good evening, my lord. I wonder, miss, if I could have a word with you in private.
You can speak freely in front of Lord Sidcup, Jeeves.
It's in reference to Mr. Wooster. I must tell you that there is a rumour circulating in the servants' hall that you are contemplating marrying Mr. Wooster.
Yes, Jeeves, it is true.
I hope you may pardon me for saying so, Miss Bassett, but you would be making a mistake joining your life to Mr. Wooster's. I am loath to criticise my employer, but Mr. Wooster, you should know, has become a kleptomaniac.
What?
I always said so.
Yes, my lord. I hoped to be able to preserve Mr. Wooster's little secret, as I have always done, but although I know his aunt, Mrs. Travers, telephoned Mr. Wooster, asking him to offer a large sum to buy the statuette from Sir Watkin, as a present from her to Mr. Travers, he stole it. Yes. In going through Mr. Wooster's effects this afternoon, I observed the statuette concealed beneath his underwear in a drawer. I have it here.
Well, that puts the tin hat on it. I'm going to fetch your father, Madeline.
Then Lord Sidcup was right.
I fear so, miss. It is a form of mental illness. But whether a jury would be sympathetic with that view, I cannot say.
You mean Mr. Wooster might be sent to prison? Thank you, Jeeves.
I must leave you now, Miss Bassett. It has not been easy to tell you this, but it seemed best.
This must be the end. Pure as a driven snow, if not purer, and everybody's pulling my character to pieces, including Jeeves, and I crouch quivering behind a sofa. Oh, Lord, here come a lot of others.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Major Plank.
Good evening.
Have you heard Roderick's news and what Jeeves has told us? Have you told them, Roderick?
Yes, it seemed best to bring them both into this.
Jeeves found the statuette in a drawer among Bertie's underwear. Bertie had stolen it. Here it is, Daddy.
Good God. That's a little thing in my eyes, Henry Bassett. I'll have another whiskey to calm mine now.
Roderick, you were right.
And that reminds me of Alpine Joe.
That settles it, Madeline. You're not marrying this crook Wooster. You're marrying me.
Yes, Roderick. I will be your wife.
That's the way I like to hear you talk. Come out into the garden, Madeline. We have much to discuss.
Yes, Roderick.
Lady Sidcup.
Who's Lady Sidcup?
My daughter will be shortly. One of the oldest titles in England and a very sizable income. That was Lord Sidcup.
I thought you said his name was Roderick.
His Christian name is Roderick.
So, Lord Daughter was going to marry Finknottle, then she was going to marry Wooster. And now she's marrying Lord Sidcup. This calls for another whiskey and soda.
Right, I'll join you. What on earth?
I knew there was someone behind that sofa. Come on, out you.
All right. Give me time to get the kinks out of my spine.
It's Alpine Joe.
Alpine Joe? It's Wooster.
Wooster? Same chap? Don't bring me the wrong. But what about Inspector Witherspoon of the yard?
That Major Plank was my valet, Jeeves.
Have I been had for a month?
Well, we'll send for Jeeves. He can explain.
Yes, he's better.
I've rung for Ransom.
Oh, Ransom.
My butler. Ransom. Will you ask Constable Oates to step this way, please? Also Jeeves.
Certainly, sir.
Who's Constable Oates?
He's our local policeman. He's been having a cup of tea in the kitchen.
Tea? Then I'll have another whiskey and soda. What are you going to charge, Wooster, with Bassett? You're the JP, aren't you? Soak him good is my advice.
I shall let the law take its course. Probably 28 days in the 2nd Division.
Or 60. Nice round number, 60. You couldn't make it 6 months, I suppose. No?
No.
Pity.
Yes.
Oh, 28 days is better than nothing.
Now look here. You can all listen to me. You think I stole the statuette? You think I steal everything?
Oh,
don't you?
that's
Don't
right.
you? Well, I... No, wait, look, nobody's listening. I might as well be talking to myself.
Turn him out.
Turn the Bud Light. Chief Inspector Witherspoon of the yard, huh? An imposter? What a house!
I have brought Constable Oates and Mr. Jeeves as you requested.
Thank you, Ransom. Thank you.
Hell. I've been lying behind a sofa for 25 minutes, and when I speak, nobody listens to me after half a minute. Oh, hello, Oates.
Sir?
Oates, this man has been caught stealing. I want you to take him shortly to the police station and lock him up for the night till we can get the court sitting on him.
Yes, Sir Watkins, sir.
Major Plank, sir, I must apologise for my impersonation of a Scotland Yard detective at your house, but I had good reasons. Sir Watkin, I wonder if I might have a word with you in private.
Oh, yes, certainly, Jeeves, certainly. Come into my study.
Thank you, sir.
So much for Inspector Witherspoon. Meanwhile, I think I'll have another whiskey and soda and take it out into the garden. I'll be in the hammock on the lawn. Call me back when Sir Watkin returns.
Very good, sir.
Bertie, you poor lamb. Is that great ugly policeman Oates in your hair again?
I shall tell Sir Watkin that you spoke of me like that, miss. I'm only doing my duty
You
as
are
sworn.
an ass, Oates. But look, you can see Mr. Wooster can't escape. Do be a nice, kind arse, Oates, and go and stand over there by the door while I talk to Mr. Wooster in private.
No plotting, miss.
No, Oates, no plotting. Run along. Oh, Bertie, I heard what Uncle said. Will they give you 28 days, really?
28 days soon pass. They give you a cake of soap and a Bible, I believe.
Do they shave your head? You look funny with your head shaved, Bertie. I wish I could slip you in a file to saw through the bars or something. I must come and visit you anyway.
I believe they don't shave heads anymore.
Oh, Bertie, I'm weighed down with remorse.
You are? Why?
Use the loaf. If I hadn't pinched the statuette thing, none of this would have happened. I'm the guilty party, really. Oughtn't I to go and tell Uncle Watkin so?
What? Certainly not.
Why not? Uncle Watkin wouldn't send me to Chokey.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. If you told Pop Bassett, Stinker would hear of it and he'd be shocked to the core.
Cool! I hadn't thought of that.
Well, think of it now, young stiffy. Stinker wouldn't be able to help asking himself whether it was prudent for a vicar to link his lot with yours. Doubts, that's what he'd have. Doubts and qualms. When he marries you, he'll want you to take charge of the parish funds, apprise him of the recent facts, and he would never have an easy moment.
Oh, Bertie, that's true.
Picture Stinker's jumpiness if he found you near the Sunday off-drip bag. No. Secrecy and silence is the only course. But at least there are compensations. I am saved from the scaffold.
You mean you don't have to marry Madeline? And I was rather picturing that it might be a country wedding in some church such as Hockley-cum-Meston, with the vicar preaching and getting one of those juicy fees vicars ask for doing weddings.
Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, sir. Sir Watkin has sent me to tell Constable Oates and Mr. Wooster that he is not pressing charges against Mr. Wooster.
Hey, what's all this?
Well, Sir Watkin has changed his mind, Oates, so you're balked of your prey.
I resent that, miss. It's shackling the police. That's what it is. The police is shackled.
Resent away all you want to. You can strike the gyves from Mr. Wooster's wrists. Jeeves says so. Goodbye, Oates.
Shackling the police. That's what I call it. Shackling the police.
Tough luck, Oates.
Off you go, Oates. Hop on your bicycle. You won't have a prisoner on the pillion this time. Bad luck.
Goodbye, Oates. Been nice meeting you again.
Oh, I must go too. Goodbye for now, Bertie, darling.
Stiffy.
I'm sorry I shan't see you with your head shaved, but I'm glad Uncle Watkin has behaved like a gentleman for once. I wonder why.
Jeeves?
Sir?
Tell me all. This isn't another of your rescue operations for the young master, is it? I can dimly realise that you planted the evidence of my kleptomania so that Miss Bassett should drop her determination to marry me. I accept the shame of being labelled a thief in view of the relief of being released from that future. But why has Pop Bassett denied himself the pleasure of jugging me? My heart begins to soften towards the old so-and-so. On the evidence before him, he had me in the hollow of his hand, and here he is saying he won't press the charges. It may be that under that flinty exterior there beats a heart of gold.
Well, sir...
Well, Jeeves, don't you agree with me?
Sir Watkin's lenience, sir, was not entirely goodness of heart. There were inducements.
I don't get you, Jeeves.
I made it a condition that you should be set at liberty, sir.
How do you mean? Condition of what?
Of my entering Sir Watkin's employment, sir.
What?
Mrs. Travers and perhaps others have told you that Sir Watkin has been making overtures to me to leave your employment and come to his. I thought it disloyal to him if I told you before. And I had no intention at all of accepting service as Sir Watkin's valet.
Oh, but now you have accepted, you say?
Only temporarily, sir. And that only on condition that he give you your immediate freedom. I think it very likely that within a week of my joining Sir Watkin's establishment, he and I will have differences of opinion, and I shall be forced to give notice.
And?
If you have not by then found another gentleman's personal gentleman, I will apply for the vacant post, sir.
Jeeves, you stand alone. Others abide our judgment. You don't, as the poet said. How can I repay you?
There is one favour you have it in your power to bestow, sir.
Name it, Jeeves. Ask of me what you will unto half my kingdom.
If you could see your way to abandoning your alpine hat, sir.
You would go as far as that, Jeeves?
It was merely a suggestion, sir.
I suppose you know you're breaking my heart.
I am sorry, sir.
Very well, Jeeves. So be it. You propose to burn it?
No, sir. To present it to Mr. Ransom, Sir Watkins' butler, sir. He is courting a certain widow lady in the village, and he admires your hat, and thinks it would help him in his courtship, sir.
But Ransom must be about 104.
He is well stricken in years, yes, sir, but nevertheless...
There's life in the old dog yet.
Precisely, sir.
All right, Jeeves. Give him the lid, and may heaven bless his wooing. You might tell him that from me.
I will give Mr. Ransom your message, sir.
And I will light out from Totley Towers with only the briefest of farewells, if any. And if Aunt Dahlia wants to buy the statuette from Sir Watkin, she can do her own bargaining. I will drive to London and home tonight, and you will follow in a matter of days, I hope.
You may have every confidence that there will be differences of opinion between Sir Watkin and me, sir. And they will result satisfactorily in my dismissal in days rather than weeks.
I shall miss you, Jeeves, even for that short time. But I shall not miss Totley Towers. I assume that Madeline and Stiffy will both have their weddings from here. If invited, I shall not attend. Devoted though I am to the Stiffy Stinker duet, I propose never again to let Totley Towers lure me inside its gates. Never!
Very good, sir.